Right now, we're moving from typing to AI to actually talking to AI in real time. But what's crazy is it's not just listening anymore. It can actually do things while you're speaking. OpenAI just released new voice models that push this way further than before. And this isn't just about better speech, it's about turning AI into something you can interact with continuously, like a real assistant. They released GPT Real Time 2, which acts like an assistant that can carry the conversation forward naturally. The second model which they released was GPT Real Time Translate, a new live translation model that can translate speech from over 70 input languages. And last but not least, we've got GPT Real Time Whisper, which is a new streaming speech to text transcriber, which happens in real time. So here is what's changed. Before, voice AI worked like this. You speak, it transcribes, it thinks, it responds. But now everything happens in real time. The AI can listen continuously, understand context instantly, and respond while the conversation is still happening. This way, it feels less like a chatbot and more like talking to a real person. But here is the bigger shift. This isn't just about talking, it's about acting. Imagine saying, "Find me the best flight for tomorrow, book it, and send me the details." And the AI is going to understand you, it's going to search the internet, make a decision, and complete the task successfully. You can see that this is the actual use case in the first rectangle when you get voice as an input and then you get a lot of things as an output. This can be coding and some development, online shopping, in-car entertainment, and then scheduling and tools. All this happens while you're still talking. And this is where AI is heading right now. If you've been following AI agent, this is where things start to connect. Agents like Hermes or OpenClaw can already execute tasks, run workflows, and automate systems. But they still rely on commands. With real-time voice, you remove the friction. You're no longer prompting an agent, you're talking to a system that actually acts. Think about how this changes everyday workflows. You could create a personal assistant where you just say, "Plan my day, move my meetings, and remind me what matters." Then another use case might be a business automation, like imagine managing operations just by speaking. And then another use case, like customer support, for example, AI that talks to customers and solves problems immediately. No typing, no dashboards, just conversations. What makes this different from previous voice assistants is that it's not scripted. It's dynamic, it understands context, and it can adapt in real time. That's a huge leap from things like Siri or Alexa. But there are still challenges like latency, accuracy in noisy environments, and making sure that AI takes the right actions. And when you combine voice agents with actions, the risk becomes even higher. Because at this point, it's not just about talking, it's about doing. But this is the direction everything is going. We're moving from chatbots to assistants to real time AI operators. And soon, interacting with AI won't feel like using software. It will feel like working with something. Let's quickly test the new GPT Real-Time 2 model and see how it responds to us. So what we can do now is we can click on this button, which is Start Session, and then we would be in a position where we can interact with the model directly. "I'm hosting a last-minute dinner tonight. I have 30 minutes, 2 vegetarian friends, and 1 mushroom hater, and a tiny kitchen. Help me plan a simple menu."
Is an easy 30-minute menu for a tiny kitchen. For starter, tomato and white bean crostini. Toast baguette slices, then top them with canned white beans, diced tomatoes, olive oil, garlic, and herbs.
So this was our first conversation with this GPT Real-Time 2 model, and you could see that as soon as I stopped speaking, it took maybe less than 5 seconds for it to come back with an answer, which is quite a significant improvement based on using previous models. You can see many more different examples on this website, and they're broken down based on like different themes. So you've got strategic reasoning, tone and expressiveness, spatial reasoning, alphanumerics, and then logic puzzle. So you have many different use cases which you can experiment with and see what works best for you. If you want more content on AI agents and where this is all heading, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be breaking this down as it evolves.